Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sonic Yoda from SEGADriven here, and welcome back to the SEGADriven YouTube channel. In this video we're going to be looking at something a little bit different, because we do love our fan games on this channel. I know we normally look at Sonic stuff, because that seems to be the most prevalent fan gaming community, but lo and behold, I've discovered this. This is Masterburner, a Afterburner fan game, basically moulded in the sort of Two-Who project frame. So I'm not massively familiar with Two-Who project, but it seems to be a sort of like fan-made shooter series. There's no consistency. It's lots and lots of people are allowed to make their own fan games using this style, and it seems to be about some sort of manga style series of witches or something like that. In this game in particular, you're playing as a character called Marisa Kirasame. And yeah, it's molded in the Afterburner basically framework. So as you can see, the sort of super scalar scrolling is emulated very well here. You've got the horizon moving around as you lean left and right. You can't seem to do barrel rolls, which is the only thing I'm trying to sort of get my head around here, but other than that it's pretty similar. You have a button for speeding up, you have a button for your Vulcan cannon or your main sort of like machine gun shot, and you also have a button for your homing missiles, or you know, homing attack in this, seeing as it all seems to be sort of like magic-y, witch-based kind of attacks. But yeah, but it essentially plays very similarly to Afterburner, and I love the way it looks. I think they've really done a great job of emulating that super scalar look. But yeah, doing it with the sort of Two-Who framework, Two-Who project, or whatever it is. And I really enjoyed this. It's really good fun. The difficulty does ramp up very quickly, but very much in keeping with Afterburner, so if you're not into this sort of behind the character flying about type shooter, then you're really not going to be into this either. But as it goes, I very much enjoyed this. I think it's a cool little project. There are links in the description if you want to download it. It is a PC game, so if you're running a Mac, then you might have problems finding a version that works. I have only seen a version kicking around for PC. I'm running Windows 7 and this runs fine, so you should be good if you're using a modern operating system, despite the fact that this was developed in 2005. It was developed by two teams, DNA Softwares and Chronicle Station, and like I say, it was released in 2005. Still readily available to download online if you want to check this out. I think it's a really cool little project. I like seeing more fan game projects based on other Sega properties that aren't just Sonic the Hedgehog, because that Sonic fan gaming community is huge and it's lasted for ages, but at the same time, obviously, I do like me some Sega, and it's lovely to see projects based on other properties. So yeah, really cool stuff this. The soundtrack as well, obviously, I think it's directly ripped from Afterburner. There was the Final Takeoff song, I think it's called, is ever so slightly different, so maybe they have been reworked ever so slightly. But they sound pretty much identical. So yeah, you're getting a very authentic sounding experience, just because the music is obviously the same as Afterburner. But presentation-wise, in general, it does feel like an Afterburner game, just, you know, with different characters and graphics and theming. So yeah, cool little game this. So yeah, Masterburner, released in 2005 by, let me get the studios up again, DNA Softwares and Chronicle Station. Free to download for PC. Check the description if you want to give this a go. Really cool little game, and I would highly recommend.